Builders, Lakeland University, Z-Bart, Cannon and Dunphy, Loyal Family Renovations, Tsunami Express Car Wash, Steamfitters Local 601, Big Fish Contracting, SVA, a professional services company, WeatherTight, and Network Health on the home of the Brewers, 620 WTMJ.
It doesn't get any headlines just to be silently good. Big Fish Contracting, we say renovating homes, redeeming an industry.
It's so much more than just, okay, we're replacing your roof.
We're not only educating homeowners, but we're getting to know them and allowing them an opportunity to get to know us. I mean, there's just such beauty in it, you know? If anyone is considering reaching out to us,
or you can check us out on our website, bigfishcontracting.com.
Is back pain slowing you down? The OAW Spine Center offers specialized care with advanced treatments for herniated discs, spinal fusion, and more. Their board-certified orthopedic care specialists use the least invasive methods, starting with non-surgical options. If surgery is needed, they provide minimally invasive procedures. The OAW Spine Specialists focus on getting you back to an active lifestyle faster. The OAW Spine Center. There is a difference. Visit oawspinecenter.com.
Hey fans, the Brew Crew are hot and so are the summer temps. Now is the perfect time to step up your comfort game with a new Carrier home comfort system to keep your home cool all summer long. Ask your local dealer about local Wisconsin focus on energy rebates and financing for qualified buyers. Turn to the experts at Carrier. We've got you covered so you can get back to cheering on the crew. Carrier, proud partner of the Milwaukee Brewers. Find your local dealer at carriermilwaukee.com.
We Energies want you to keep this important safety message in mind. Before you start digging, planting, or landscaping on your property, call 811 to have underground utilities marked. Calling 811 at least 3 business days before you plan to dig will help you know what's below and can prevent a hazardous situation. Our representatives will mark the underground utilities on your property for free. So remember, stay safe and call before you dig.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Traffic and weather. All right, let's get to Debbie Lazaga. It is a mess out there as far as the rain goes, Deb. How's that playing out on the roads?
That's making a mess on the roads, too, actually. It's going to be a slow one, and with the Brewer game letting out and everybody heading back home, oof, it's going to be slow. So let's get into it. Northbound 41 at Appleton Avenue, we've got a crash on the right shoulder. We've got another crash on 43 northbound at North Avenue. It's off on the right shoulder behind the barrel, so watch out for those delays. And then we've got another accident on 4394 southbound at Lapham off on the right shoulder as well. Now for the delays. Solid pretty much everywhere. Southbound 43 from Capitol Drive all the way down to the KK River crossing. Northbound's backed up out of the Marquette all the way up to Keefe. Westbound 94 is solid from 20th Street all the way through the Zoo Interchange to just about Barker Road. And then more delays past that all the way to Highway 164. On the eastbound side, we've got delays from Highway 16 past Barker and then back on the brakes through the Zoo Interchange all the way to the Marquette and connecting onto 4394 southbound. I'm Debbie Lazaga with your WTMJ Time Saver Traffic.
The WTMJ 5-day forecast, it is raining right now, and it's going to rain for a while. Later on this evening, it does stop. It does diminish, a low of 64 degrees. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 72. On Friday, sunny and nice, a high of 74 degrees. On Saturday, mostly sunny, 78. And on Sunday, the beautiful weekend continues. Lots of sunshine, a high of 78 once again. Right now in Milwaukee, rainy 62. All right, man, hope you're ready to run to the car, Julia.
Oh, I know. I went to the Walgreens, and this lady and her son were drenched when they came in.
All day. It's been coming down. Hey, coming up on the show this afternoon, Ann Sayers is with us, a travel secretary, talking about indoor escapes. That seems pretty good today on this really rainy day, things to do inside. Dale Koinga's with us. I want to ask Dale about the news today to save the Mitchell Park Dome. So Dale Koinga will be with us. And speaking of saving, they need help to save the War Memorial Center in downtown Milwaukee, and the president and CEO of the WMC will join us in the studio coming up at 5:15. Plus, Niz, chief meteorologist at 5:35, will detail us out when the rain is likely to diminish and who got the biggest amounts. We'll do all that still straight ahead on Wisconsin's Afternoon News. And, of course, the news is at the bottom of the hour up next. First, how did the markets do today? The WTMJ Annex Wealth Management Market Update. Mixed bag. The NASDAQ was up 31 points. The Dow was off 171, and the S&P was down 8 points on the day. Annex Wealth Management, comprehensive wealth management, tax planning, and estate planning. Know the difference at Annex.com.
Junior Achievement of Wisconsin has had business technology from James Imaging Systems for several years. Lori Salzman, Vice President of Enterprise Services, explains why.
We started with the document imaging, and I have to say that the service and support has been fantastic.
James Imaging Systems, a 100% Wisconsin-owned and managed business technology company.
I've never met an organization that is so responsive to make sure that we are up and running all the time for us to be more efficient and allow us to focus more on the work that we do for helping young people.
Lori, what's your recommendation to others that aren't getting that kind of attention from their business technology company?
Please call James Imaging because they will work with you to make sure that you find a solution that can make you more efficient and productive.
Make the call, 262-781-7700, or visit jamesimaging.com. James.
We can help you with. Say you have windows with a pretty view. Well, why not double your pleasure? Placing a large frame mirror directly across from a window that gets good light will give you great views from either side. Give your small apartment more space than meets the eye with a full wall mirror placed into a partially recessed wall. All you have to do is slide a chest or banquet in front of it, and the effect is subtle but very glamorous. This is Stacy Sinks with Less's Glass Service. If it's a new glass shower door, fogged or broken insulated glass replacement, or affordable glass and mirror home decor that you've been looking for, you just can't pass on Less's Glass. Less's Glass Service, serving all of southeastern Wisconsin. Find us at lessglassservice.com.
If you need a place for new home interior ideas, then you have to come talk to us. Our on-staff decorators know furniture, home decor, and a lot more. And they're not only creative, but also very willing to help you make great choices. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating taste come to find premium home decor at a value. Design Exchange in Heartland and Pewaukee. Stop in often because our inventory changes daily.
Design Exchange.
Previously, it has been gently loved. But here, you'll only find very well-conditioned premium home decor items that you likely won't find elsewhere. Distinctive furniture, unique antiques, and original art, and other tasteful home decor at a value. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating taste come to find premium home decor on consignment at 25 to 40% off retail prices in Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange.
Traffic is sponsored by Rejuvenix Arthritis Pain Clinics. Go to rejuvenix.com for an appointment.
Alleviate your pain, rejuvenate your life.
Go to rejuvenix.com to request your appointment.
Wisconsin's afternoon news on Wisconsin's radio station, News Radio WTMJ.
I'm John Mercure. Your top story: an emergency meeting for downtown violence.
I'm Julia Fello, officially restoring the domes.
I'm Debbie Lazaga. Brutal ride continues with the wet stuff coming down. You're going to need to make sure you have your headlights on. It is going to be solid on 41 southbound from just south of Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol. You're back on the brakes through the zoo all the way down and around the Hale onto 894 eastbound. It does not really let up until you get past 60th Street. On the westbound side of 894, backing up out of the Mitchell interchange all the way towards 68th. And then we've got an accident on southbound 4394 at Lapham off on the right shoulder. Another crash right around the stadium with the Brewer game letting out is going to affect you. Highway 175 southbound or Brewers Boulevard right about at National Avenue. Left lane is blocked with the crash. I'm Debbie Lazaga with your WTMJ Time Saver Traffic.
We have an air quality alert in effect until noon tomorrow. Showers come to an end tonight, a low of 64. Tomorrow, sunny, breezy, and refreshing, a high of 72. Right now, it's raining in Milwaukee and 62 degrees.
From the WTMJ Breaking News Center, a search for solutions continues amid a spike of violent incidents in downtown Milwaukee.
There was palpable anger Wednesday from members of the Milwaukee Public Health and Safety Committee, with police admitting to a recent uptick in violence in the downtown area.
What we've created is a mini deer district, which is basically the fear district now.
Staffing issues and human behavior all cited as reasons for the recent uptick by Milwaukee police, a message not bought by Alderman Bob Bauman.
What I've heard today is not very encouraging. It's pathetic, frankly.
At City Hall, Adam Roberts, WTMJ News.
Milwaukee Police Association responding to city leaders who want solutions to address recent violence downtown. The union president, Alexander Aya.
All these ideas are not going to go anywhere because we don't have the staffing to do them. And that is very frustrating for me and my officers, who are already facing a very dangerous job where they're getting shot and killed in a line of duty, and then we don't have a contract. I mean, on top of all of this.
He says the department continues to face low recruitment and no raises for 2.5 years.
A police chase for a reckless driver turns deadly on Brady Street. Milwaukee police began pursuing a vehicle near 12th and Center about 9:20 last night. The driver refused to stop and crashed into another car near Humboldt and Brady. The 28-year-old man of the struck vehicle died. A 27-year-old passenger is being treated for injuries. Police arrested the 22-year-old woman driving the fleeing vehicle.
At about this time yesterday, a 15-year-old hiker was rescued after falling down a bluff in Cudahy, going to Warnermount Park. The Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office says the teenager fell down a bluff next to a large drop. The Cudahy Fire Department tells WTMJ it took crews about 10 minutes to rescue the hikers. Officials say the teen was not hurt.
Milwaukee County is investing in one of its most iconic landmarks.
County Executive David Crowley and Milwaukee Chairwoman Marcelia Nicholson signed a legislation Wednesday committing $30 million to restore the Mitchell Park domes. Guy Smith, Executive Director of Milwaukee County Parks, says the project is bigger than the glass structure itself.
I think that this is a true testament to Milwaukee. The elected officials, the community, especially the surrounding neighborhood, is so supportive, and the time is now, and we have the right partners.
The restoration will happen through a public-private partnership led by the Milwaukee Domes Alliance. Nizer Spencer, WTMJ News.
Former Vice President Kamala Harris announcing she's not running for governor of California. ABC's Alex Stone.
Kamala Harris has been the leading Democratic name expected to run for governor of California, but in a new statement, she says she has given it serious thought, and after deep reflection, she has decided she will not run for governor. She says in her statement, for now, her leadership will not be in elected office. The move makes a race for California governor wide open. Gavin Newsom is term limited. Harris in her statement does not address a possible 2028 presidential run. Alex Stone, ABC News, Los Angeles.
1 day left to prepare for the Wisconsin State Fair.
Ken Airgood of Airgood Acres from Marshall, Wisconsin, says while prep day is important for those last-minute touches to stands and animals, it's also a day to reconnect.
You come to these big events and you'll see people like Wismer Clydesdale down there from Canada and things like that. We see them 2 or 3 times a year, so it is a good thing to come and catch up with people that you only see a few times a year.
Airgood says that farmers have been waiting all year for the fair so they can show off their animals to all. At the Wisconsin State Fair, Sean Brenda, WTMJ News.
Picking up the top foods for this year's Wisconsin State Fair.
A panel of local celebrity judges picked their winner for the 2025 Sporkies and Drinkies at the Wisconsin State Fair. The Ube Butter Banana French Toast Lumpia from Lumpia City, 1 out of 8 finalists. Second place goes to the Brat Rangoon from Wurst Bar, and Mexican Street Corn Pizza from Charlie's Pizza took third. Sporky winner and owner of Lumpia City, Sam Klimaszewski, tells WTMJ.
Just to get top 8 is something for a small business. Be amongst these vendors that have been here forever, our second time winning first place. You know, it's why our jaws dropped.
The fair starts this Thursday. Elizabeth Lintonen, WTMJ News.
Purple Rain Refresher is the winner of this year's Drinkies Award. The drink features a mix of Concord grape juice, tart lemonade, grapefruit soda, topped with edible glitter, and Pop Rocks.
Ooh, glitter makes everything more fun. Time for a WTMJ Sports Update from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All Sports Desk. The Brewers take the series but lose 10-3 against the Cubs today. They're off tomorrow, then start a series with the Washington Nationals on Friday.
Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 4:36.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text RADIO to 52886 And tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
Hey, Ripon, big news. Tyson's is opening this fall. Shop trusted brand names for home, farm, auto, pet, tools, and home improvement all in one place. And count on personal customer first service every time you walk in. Check us out at Tysons.com.
Don't miss another exhilarating water show. The third annual Mercury Racing Midwest Challenge Boat Races in Sheboygan. Friday night is a downtown block party where you can see boats up close, enjoy live music, food, beverages, and then get ready for the races. Watch the races live Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the south shores of Lake Michigan behind Blue Harbor Resort. Boats, bites, and brews coincide at King Park. Sponsored by the City of Sheboygan and Three Sheeps Brewing. The Mercury Racing Midwest Challenge Boat Races, August 8th through the 10th.
Bring every detail of your world into clear focus with personalized eye care at Shopko Optical. Vince Vitrano here. The experienced and caring team of eye care professionals at Shopko provide comprehensive eye exams tailored to your unique vision needs. Need glasses, contacts, both? From expert care to the perfect prescription eyewear for your lifestyle. Get everything in one convenient visit. Call Shopko Optical or visit shopko.com to schedule your exam. Shopko Optical. Partners in your eye care.
Wisconsin's afternoon news on WTMJ.
Ann Sayers, the Travel Secretary, is sponsored by TravelWisconsin.com. And good afternoon. Thanks for being here.
Hi, team. Glad to be here.
Oh, man, it's raining like cats and dogs here. I know it's raining in Madison and throughout the state. What a great day to talk about indoor escapes.
Yes, we landed this one just right.
Absolutely. And head into the caves.
This is one of my favorite things to tell people about. You can plan an unexpected indoor getaway where the temperature is always a refreshing 50 degrees. It's Cave of the Mounds. This is a geological gem in Wisconsin. It was actually discovered totally by accident back in 1939 when a quarry blast opened a passage to what is now a literal hidden gem. You can enjoy stunning scenes underground where the cave stays at same temperature all year round. You can marvel at eye-catching rock formations, even some fossilized remains. There's like a giant cephalopod down there, which is a preserved remnant from when the driftless area was still an ancient ocean. You can rent a blacklight and you can do the cave tour that way and unveil colors that you can't see with the naked eye. And you should definitely stop by the gift shop. I do all my Christmas shopping there. Plus, they have hiking trails, a beer garden, and kids' activities above ground, too. And if you're there, keep staying cool by spending the night at Deer Valley Lodge. It's a hotel in nearby Barneveld. They have an indoor water park. It's perfect for families and kids. They have 2 water slides, an activity pool, and a kids' play area. It's going to offer hours of indoor fun.
That sounds great, especially for the family. And a high-flying museum in Oshkosh is on the list as well.
EAA AirVenture may have flown by for the year, but you can discover the wonders of flight year-round at the EAA Aviation Museum. Travel up to Oshkosh for tons of fun and interactive exhibits that are ideal for the entire family. I love it here. You're going to see historic aircraft spanning decades of flight, including there's a replica of the Spirit of St. Louis. You can check out featured exhibits telling the history of women combat pilots in World War II, so cool, and the personal archives of an astronaut. And visitors with young ones are going to love the Kid Venture Gallery. It's highly interactive, hands-on exhibits there. And then afterward, you can enjoy some modern waterfront dining in the heart of downtown Oshkosh at Beckett's. They have upscale, approachable cuisine. It pleases all the palates, and you're going to appreciate it. It's 100% scratch-made appetizers and entrees, which are inspired by global flavors but made with locally sourced ingredients.
Very nice. And then you think about the Wisconsin Dells, taking your family there, and you think of all outdoor, maybe water activities, but there's a lot of indoor attractions.
That is exactly right. You can dry off and head indoors when you're at the Dells. One of the newest family-friendly experiences is cheese ball croquet. It's an indoor attraction. It's kind of like mini golf, but with a twist. It's croquet mallets and balls that are used instead of golf clubs and golf balls. You're going to swing your way through a colorful mouse-themed course, navigating obstacles and avoiding traps along the way. So that's cheese ball croquet. Friends groups can bond and make memories in another one called Escapology. The Lake Delton Escape Room. They offer 6 unique, immersive, and private rooms. You can choose from a room set in the universes of Batman or Scooby-Doo, or solve the mysteries of a murder mansion, or Who Stole Mona. You'll solve riddles, unveil hidden clues, crack codes to beat the clock and get out of the room in time. I have to tell you, I'm terrible at those, but I think they're so fun. Nobody wants me on their team. And then couples can dine in style at Dawn Manor. It's a 19th century mansion recently converted into a restaurant. You can start with a craft cocktail in Uphoff's Rotunda. This is the restaurant's hidden speakeasy. And then you can settle into one of the timelessly elegant dining rooms for delicious modern American cuisine inspired by the history of the Dells.
And I think you and I have the same brain. I hate these rooms. They freak me out. I'm terrible at them. I'm just not good. And my 2 daughters and my wife love it. And so I always agree, like, okay, I'll go. And then I'm no help at all, Ann. It's terrible.
I love exploring the sets. I love the imagination, but I am no help.
All right, if you had to be a superhero, you mentioned them. What superhero would Ann Sayers be?
That's such a hard one.
Yeah.
I guess flying, and strength and Superwoman.
Oh, Superman. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I love it. Hey, if you want to check out the stuff Ann talked about, it's really easy. You can start your summer getaway at travelwisconsin.com. Ann Sayers is the travel secretary. Ann, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
It is 4:43 at WTMJ. The domes appears to have been saved. Is that a big deal? He's a big deal. Dale Koinga, the guy in charge of MMAC, with us in the studio, up next on WTMJ.
Escape the city and relax at Lake Lawn Resort in beautiful Delavan, Wisconsin. Enjoy outdoor activities on Delavan Lake, tee off at the Lakeside Majestic Oaks Golf Course, or unwind at the award-winning Caladora Spa. With both indoor and outdoor pools, there's fun for the whole family. Take a cruise on the Lake Lawn Queen, explore stunning shores and historic landmarks, and enjoy delicious food and drinks on board. Book your stay today at lakelawnresort.com, where everything is better at the lake.
Dave Drakamp Heating and Cooling, they're the best in the business. I know because they've been coming to my house for a very long time. I know because it's been super hot lately. And my house is cool and the humidity is right where it's supposed to be. Get on the schedule right now with Dave Drakamp. Call them ASAP. They'll take care of you as we head into August and the rest of the year. You want to make sure that your AC is right where it is supposed to be. It's crazy busy for all these crews, but Dave Drakamp will work you in. They're not too busy to see you. They'll come out. They'll check out your system. It might be just routine maintenance. If that's the case, they'll take care of it right away. Maybe a tune-up. If maintenance is not the only issue and you need to replace your system, they can help you do that. They'll make it easy for you. You'll get a truthful assessment from the kind and professional team at Dave Drakamp Heating. It's why we've welcomed them into our home for so many years. Visit davedrakamp.com today.
Who's up for some fun? Visit Food and Farm Exploration Center in charming Plover, Wisconsin. Whether you're 2 or 90, an adventure awaits you. There are exhibits, events, outdoor activities, cooking classes, and a cafe with amazing food and a selection of adult beverages. For those of you no longer into juice boxes. Did we mention we have the world's largest potato masher? Everybody has fun. Everybody learns something. For tickets, just show up or visit us online at explorefoodandfarm.org.
WTMJ's John Mercure here. If you're trying to make sense of this economy and where we're headed, Friday, August 1st, you need to check out a webinar with Annex Wealth Management's Chief Economist, Brian Jacobson. Friday, August 1st at 9 a.m. It's Instant Insight. Just after the jobs report is released, Brian will provide instant analysis on the employment picture, answer your questions, and explain what it all means to you and your money. Visit WTMJ.com and click the Instant Insight Register Now button or check out events at AnnexWealth.com.
Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on August 5th.
Churio sends it deep to left, and there she goes!
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they battle the Atlanta Braves.
And Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness. Third deck.
This edition of Brew Crew Tuesdays is presented by Fello Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Tune in August 5th at 6:15 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check your local listings to watch the game.
Find furniture for life from Ken Michaels Furniture in Brookfield, Greenfield, or downtown Milwaukee. Milwaukee Mattress, where top quality mattresses are priced hundreds less than premium national mattress brands. Found exclusively at Ken Michaels Furniture in Brookfield, Greenfield, and downtown Milwaukee.
We are sponsored by Horicon Bank. The natural choice. Visit horiconbank.com.
Traffic and weather, W. Lassica, how are the roads?
Guys, it is just a mess out there right now. The rain coming down and the Brewer game letting out and just heavier volume out there. It's just a big old mess. Northbound on 43, right about at the ramp from North Avenue, we have a crash off on the right shoulder. On southbound 43 at Highland, we've got the center lane blocked with a broken down vehicle. Beyond that, on the south side, 4394 southbound at Lapham has a crash there off on the right shoulder. Another crash on the ramp from 4394 southbound to 894 westbound in the Mitchell interchange off on the right shoulder. We got one at Brewers Boulevard and National. The left lane is blocked with that crash there. We've got very slow speeds pretty much the whole way, westbound from 20th Street all the way out to Barker Road. Eastbound slow from Highway F all the way to Moreland, and then 84th Street through the Stadium interchange into the Marquette. So big old headache out there. I'm Debbie Laziga with your WTMJ Time Saver Traffic.
Here is your WTMJ 5-day forecast. The air quality alert remains in effect until noon tomorrow for all of southeast Wisconsin. Showers come to an end tonight, a low of 64. Sunny tomorrow and refreshing, the high will be 72. Sunny Friday, the high will be 74. And mostly sunny Saturday and Sunday, the high will be 78. Right now in Milwaukee, it is raining and it's 62 degrees.
Presented by Huracan Bank, it's time for the Milwaukee Economy Briefing, where we dive into the latest trends and insights shaping our city's business landscape. Alongside MMAC President and CEO Dale Koinga, here are your hosts, John Mercure and Julia Fello.
All right, Dale. Hey, good afternoon. Good to have you here.
Good to be here.
I want to start with your opinion on the domes. They will be saved, apparently. A deal has been struck. Milwaukee County is going to give $30 million, but a lot of other money is going to be raised privately, and they're going to seek grants, and the domes, it looks like, will stand. What's your reaction to the announcement today?
Well, it's a historic building and a historic concept that does have support, a strong support from a portion of the county, and so that's the way politics works, is that you have elected folks at the county level who heard that and based on that said, okay, little money here. Well, actually, not $30 million, not a little money. And then some privately ran money. I think the state threw a little something in. So they have strong leadership there. It's I was there with the CEO a couple months ago, got a tour, was impressed, was cool. And it's on the Koinga to-do list to bring the family there sometime soon.
Yeah, good idea. Hey, let's talk about your field trip today. This is super cool. One of the things you get to do is mentor young startup businesses and listen and learn. Where were you today?
Well, I just came from Generator. And if you don't know Generator is now a nationwide entity that helps companies or people with ideas to make those into companies. That is hard. I don't know if people understand how hard that is. That is hard. And there is actually a profession of people, a support system. Big supporter. Chris Abley is really behind this. And so they asked me to be one of the mentors based on my background in different realms. And so I was just there. So I brought some stuff with me.
You got like 1 minute for each one, but let's hear about them. Where do you want to start?
Latza. This is a company out of Menominee Falls. A Marquette grad started it. And this is alcohol-free, but it's supposed to be like the yin to the yang of your alcohol consumption. Oh. So if you're feeling like a little sloggy, and
helps with your headaches and all that stuff.
It's supposed to, it has some vitamins and nutrients in there. I don't know, all natural. And it helps you like kind of kick that feeling of, maybe I had one beer too many.
And the company's doing well?
Yeah. They're in like places like Total Wine. And right now they're raising money because they can't keep up with the demand. It's going off the shelves immediately. Woodman's it's the Woodman's. So she's in the program to try to like, how do you balance that out? Raise money to get that supply chain. That is a very hard thing to do.
What does it taste like?
That's what I was going to ask. Yes.
It's like this one, there's 5 different flavors. She's coming out with a cranberry one here soon, very Wisconsin. This is kind of like a Sour Patch feeling.
Okay. Yeah. But it tastes okay. It doesn't taste like you're punishing yourself.
No, it's enjoyable. It's not medicine. It's an enjoyable experience.
Of bark that's
all right, moving on to this. This is actually Coffee Tree. This is a coffee tree, and this is a company called Mumby's. This guy, very passionate about dogs. It's all made in here in Wisconsin. So this is a bison liver treat, all made in Wisconsin. But this is actually a coffee tree. And they can't do much with the wood because it's not structurally sound, I guess, to build on, whatever. But this is, I guess, dogs love chewing on coffee trees.
So
it's
that's
really big.
You should get that. That's as big as your dog. But you should get one of those.
Well, my dog Brewer is going to. We'll see if Brewer likes it.
So it's a chew toy, basically.
Yeah, it's a chew toy. Yeah, you just chew on coffee.
So he's importing like the wood here, and he's made this into a company.
He imports that because we don't have coffee trees in America. So
that's a big piece of wood.
So the other one is a company RJ Pyre founded out of they're doing their first project here in Verona. And it's like AI technology where you go in your basement with the municipality water service and you take a picture of your line coming into your house, and the technology will tell you if it's galvanized steel, if it has asbestos, what type of material that is, just based on AI knowledge of what those pipes look like. And then if it has the asbestos in it, then you know which houses have that, so you could service that.
Is it proprietary? Is there something in the app or some technology that he's developed?
This is like the large data model. So this is like you learn through pictures and other characteristics of like, he was telling me that I think galvanized is not a perfect circle, and there's like different types of colors and stuff like that. So all these different characteristics, which is proprietary based on millions of images. And then also as people start using it, the data gets smarter, right? So right now it's 95% accurate, but as that builds out, it'll become more accurate. And so now federal and state regulations say that these municipalities need to monitor who has these asbestos pipes. Now they don't have to visit these places. They could actually just send like a code to the postcard to the house saying, go downstairs, this is where your water meter is, take a picture, and then the picture will tell you on your phone what kind of pipe you have coming in your house.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
There's a fourth one?
There's a fourth one. This gentleman just moved here from Canada. He's going to keep his engineering and developer talent in Canada, but he's building a sales force and the business headquarters here. His name is Aiden Tanver. I don't know how you say that, Adyan. And the company's name is Cove, and it's a fintech company. And essentially, some of it was over my head, but essentially if you are rejected, like say for a mortgage or a car loan or whatever it is, because of your credit, what it does, it doesn't just take that sale and say, oh, that's over, you're not a customer here. It immediately builds that person's credit up through a series of steps so that they are credit worthy, so you can recover that customer and then sell them a house or whatever it is. So, and this is a Canadian who just moved here 2 weeks ago. I love it. I was like, single guy. I was like, how's it going? He's like, he's been on 3 dates so far. He said that the Wisconsin women are amazing. So
that's
and
so
everything
great.
else. Yeah. So he's I was asking if he's a baseball fan. He's a no, but I'm gonna try to blend in. So I'll get on the Brewers bandwagon here.
Oh, fun.
So, but that's just also, we talked a lot about immigration, right?
Yeah.
Here's someone who's moving from Canada. He chooses Milwaukee for this business of all places in the world, and is starting this fintech company. Very, very cool stuff.
Why did he choose Milwaukee?
Because we have a high concentration of fintech companies. So it's funny because like we have Fiserv, we have FIS, and we have a lot of banks. I mean, the primarily customers trying to target is credit unions and banks. We have a very healthy banking and credit union environment. So this is when you look at a Milwaukee skyline, or you look at like the big companies today, they all started off at this point at one point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to have a healthy ecosystem, we got to make sure we're supporting the big companies, right? Rockwells, Northwestern Mutuals, love them, got to keep them, got to grow them. But you always got to have that young tree, that young sapling that's going to grow into those someday. So that's why I really appreciate Generator's work, rooting for all these companies. It's hard, it's stressful, but check them out. Hopefully they do good things and create wealth and jobs in Milwaukee.
That's amazing.
That is amazing, and good for you. They need mentors like you. I mean, you have one of the most impressive resumes I know between your military service and your public service and your private sector service. They're lucky to have
all
you.
those teenage boys out there that can't focus, there's a world out there for you. You could have three careers and 4 kids, and there's a world out there for you.
It's so awesome, Dale. What a great topic. This is so cool. Dale Koinga is the president and CEO of the Metropolitan Milwaukee Association of Commerce. I'm jazzed. We
always get jazzed on this show.
Yeah. Well, we're usually jazzed when you're here. Dale, thanks. Always good to see you.
See ya.
It is 4:56 at WTMJ, sponsored by Horicon Bank.
Doing banking differently since 1896. Greg Matzik here for Horicon Bank. Think about that for a second. Over 100 years of focus on the community and your business. At Horicon Bank, financing requests can be approved in days, not weeks, because your banker understands you and your business. And yes, Horicon Bank is expanding, but they've not lost that community-minded feel. I trust Horicon Bank. I've connected with Horicon Bank, and I invite you to do the same. It's Horicon Bank, truly the natural choice, member FDIC.
These are your business headlines from the Milwaukee Business Journal.
An ambitious plan to redevelop a Franklin shopping center into hundreds of apartments is moving ahead, but at a smaller scale. Instead of 434 luxury apartments, Poth's General could have just 311. Plans for a boutique hotel on the edge of the site are also up in the air. Sendix seeks to build an $8 million store in Whitefish Bay, though residents are concerned about parking and traffic related to the expansion. After several hours of discussion, the village's Plan Commission advanced zoning changes for the 74,000 square foot store. Heartland-based One Touch Point will close the facility with 70 employees in Denver and shift production to 2 of the company's facilities in Waukesha County. I'm Addison Lathers for MilwaukeeBusinessJournal.com on 620 WTMJ.
WTMJ, W277CV, and WKTI HD2 Milwaukee. From the Annex Wealth Management Studios, this is News Radio WTMJ, a Good Karma brand station.
Sponsored by the Pfister Hotel. Make your reservations today. Visit thepfisterhotel.com.
For over 130 years, the Pfister Hotel in downtown Milwaukee has been delighting guests with impeccable service and luxurious accommodations. Celebrate your next special occasion with a stay at this newly renovated Milwaukee icon. Enjoy fine dining at acclaimed restaurants and pamper yourself with a service from the Well Spa and Salon. Experience the hotel's afternoon tea program or take in live music with the best views of the city from Blue, the 23rd floor cocktail lounge. There's always a reason to celebrate with the Pfister Hotel. Make your reservations today at thepfisterhotel.com.
Some things are fine to buy from a vending machine, but despite what a certain national online company tells you, a car's not one of them.
Let's see. Cheese Doodles, Mr. Nougat Bar. Oh, here we go. Green 4-door hatchback. Honey, we're gonna need some more quarters.
Sure, they make it seem convenient, but it won't be so convenient if you have a problem with the vehicle you buy. And if it's after 7 days, good luck. Adam member dealers also let you search online. And unlike those national companies, you get to see the vehicle in person and test drive it before you buy it. You also have the assurance that the vehicle's been thoroughly tested, and if any issue does come up, your local Adam member dealer is right here to service it and can also provide low financing and top dollar for your trade. Think about that before you take a chance with their so-called vending machine.
What? It's stuck! No! Oh, rats!
Start your search at adamm.com.
Hey, Sit Means Sit dog training has made our house a better house. It really, really has. I've got beautiful corgi dogs, and they have a lot of energy. I guess that's a nice way to put it. They were barky, jumpy, and didn't always listen. That's the real way to put it. Sit Means Sit dog training changed all of that. Michelle and I took Bella and Baxter into the place in Menominee Falls. We walked in there, and you know what? We met Matt and his team. We met the trainers. We saw the place. It was a great fit. He saw the dogs, and our dogs now are more happy, confident, and obedient. Our house is quieter, and you can do the same thing with a free consultation. Start that way. A free consult. It's Sit Means Sit.
Are you worried about running out of money in retirement? Wondering about how to pay less taxes? Join me, Tony Drake, for the Retirement Ready Show, live every Saturday at noon and Sunday at 7 a.m. on WTMJ 620 or 103.3 FM. We'll talk about smart strategies to help you retire with confidence. Don't miss it.
Drake & Associates LLC is an independent investment advisory firm that offers a variety of different investment vehicles. This commercial is provided for informational purposes only and should not be construed as individual investment advice. Drake & Associates LLC does not provide legal or tax advice. Past performance is not indicative of future performance.
Start your journey now. Don't wait. Go to MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com. Schedule your free consultation to lose up to 1 pound of fat per day. No drugs, no injections, no exercise. It's safe, fast, and costs a fraction of those injections. Book your free consultation at MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
Are you looking to hire? ZipRecruiter finds the best candidate for your job fast. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Traffic is sponsored by Angela Calais and Benefit Realty.
At Benefit Realty, pay only 3.5 to 3.9% real estate commission and get all the service that you should. Benefit Realty, you pay less for full service. Benefit-realty.com.
Trusted, relevant, locally owned, locally programmed. We are Wisconsin's radio station, News Radio 620, WTMJ Milwaukee.
I'm John Mercure, your top story, the latest on a Fond du Lac knife attack.
I'm Julia Fello. A recall for vodka seltzer.
I'm Debbie Lazaga, and the mess continues. Westbound 94, just past Blue Mound Road, we've got the right shoulder blocked with a crash. This is to go along with all the other ones. We've got a crash on 175 or Brewers Boulevard and National Avenue with the left lane blocked. We've got one on northbound 43 at North Avenue off on the right shoulder behind the barrels. Southbound at Highland, the center lane's blocked with a broken down vehicle, and then another accident, 4394 Southbound at Lapham, off on the right shoulder. At least the one in the Mitchell interchange on westbound 894 has finally been cleared out of the way. I'm Debbie Lazago with your WTMJ Time Saver Traffic.
An air quality alert is in effect until noon tomorrow. Tonight, the rain ends a low of 64. Tomorrow, sunny, a high of 72. From the WTMJ Breaking News Center, an arrest after a knife attack in Fond du Lac.
The man wanted for attacking a woman with a knife was apprehended Wednesday morning during a high-risk traffic stop in Dodge County. The arrest comes after the attack in an apparent domestic violence incident at the Forest Apartments in Fond du Lac, leaving the victim with cuts on her hands and wounds to her chest, back, and upper legs. A temporary shelter-in-place order was put in effect by police overnight, and residents were evacuated from the building. The woman's health status is unknown this morning. Adam Roberts, WTMJ News.
3 people arrested after a shooting in South Milwaukee. Police responded just after 3 p.m. yesterday to shots fired after an argument near Oak Street. No one was hurt. 2 16-year-old boys from Oak Creek were arrested. Then early this morning, police arrested a 20-year-old man suspected of being the shooter at his home in Milwaukee. They recovered 2 guns. Charges for all 3 are pending.
Wisconsin has joined another multi-state lawsuit against the Trump administration.
The lawsuit challenges the administration's demand that states turn over personal data of people enrolled in SNAP, a federally funded food assistance program that serves more than 42 million people nationwide. The USDA says the data will help it combat waste, fraud, and abuse. But in the lawsuit, Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul and the coalition argued this demand violates multiple federal privacy laws. The states are seeking an injunction to block the data transfer. Neil Doyle, WTMJ News.
Your energy drink could mistakenly contain alcohol.
High Noon says some of its vodka seltzers were mistakenly labeled as energy drinks. The company is recalling 2 lots of its 12-pack beach variety seltzer. Some of them contain cans that are mislabeled as Celsius Astro Vibe Sparkling Blue Raz Edition energy drinks. The affected cans have a silver lid instead of a black lid. High Noon says a shared packaging supplier mistakenly shipped the company empty Celsius cans. The recall impacts several states, including Wisconsin. Jessica Gatso, WTMJ News.
Judging the new foods and drinks at this year's Wisconsin State Fair.
The Ube Butter Banana French Toast Lumpia is the first place winner of the 2025 Sporkies. The selection was made by a panel of judges that included restaurateur Paul Bartolotta, food influencer Dominic Dean, and reporter Diana Gutierrez, who tells WTMJ.
I think what I was looking for was definitely the wow factor on any specific dish, whether it was a dessert treat or whether it was an actual burger or an actual meal that you can enjoy. When you think of the Wisconsin State Fair, I think you think of unique.
The fair starts this Thursday. Elizabeth Linton in WTMJ News.
The Purple Rain Refresher is the winner of the 2025 Drinkies Award.
Coming up, a nuclear facility buzzing with radioactivity.
Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 5:05.
WTMJ's Vince Vitrano talking with Dr. Mike Nolte at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. Doc, a lot of people are hesitant to visit a surgeon for spine care.
The good news is that the vast majority of patients that I see and the majority of conditions that I can see can be successfully treated without surgery. And I don't want patients to think that just because you're seeing a spine surgeon means that you're going to be signing up for surgery. We talk about, in my clinic, kind of a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C.
Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin, there is a difference. orthowisconsin.com.
Now that you're ready to purchase a new bike, do yourself a solid by stopping by one of our Wheel and Sprocket stores to test ride an electric bike, better known today as an e-bike. And let me tell you, these bikes are a game changer because you can ride a whole lot further without even breaking a sweat. We're talking 20 to 50 miles on a single charge. So even riding uphill comes with tons of thrills. But before you decide, stop by any of our Wheel and Sprocket locations first and let us explain in detail what e-bikes are all about. And once you're here, you'll find rows and rows of bikes in a bunch of different styles and colors for you to see, touch, feel, and even test ride. After all, here at Wheel and Sprocket, we love bikes, which is why bikes are all we do.
Visit wheelandsprocket.com for a location near you.
I'm Amelia Kegel with Wheel and Sprocket. Life is short. Enjoy your ride.
WTMJ's Eric Bilstead here for Tri-County Contracting. You've heard about Tri-County Contracting and their worry-free roof tune-up. You've heard about their instant roof quote. But don't forget, Tri-County Contracting also handles windows. Our project at my home moving right along right now, and the process has been so easy and thorough. It's nice when you can trust the team you're working with and know that they are looking out for you. Tri-County Contracting, WI.com. It's worry-free roofing, siding, and also windows. Tri-County Contracting, WI.com.
Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 5:07.
A radioactive wasp nest has been discovered at a site where the U.S. once made nuclear bombs. CBS News correspondent Allison Keyes.
Maybe they listened to a lot of Imagine Dragons, but a radioactive wasp nest was found this month at a South Carolina site near tanks where liquid nuclear waste is stored. Not only was it radioactive, but the nest had a radiation level 10 times what federal regulations allow. Workers sprayed the nest with insect killer, removed it, and disposed of it as radioactive waste. But what superpowers might such insects have, and will there be a movie? Allison Keyes, CBS News.
The Department of Energy says no wasps were found.
Time for a WTMJ Sports Update from the Gruber Law Office's One Call, That's All Sports Desk. The Brewers take the series but lose the game. Today they fall 10-3 to the Cubs. They're off tomorrow, then start a series with the Washington Nationals on Friday.
Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 5:08.
Don't miss another exhilarating water show. The third annual Mercury Racing Midwest Challenge Boat Races in Sheboygan. Friday night is a downtown block party where you can see boats up close, enjoy live music, food, beverages, and then get ready for the races. Watch the races live Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the south shores of Lake Michigan behind Blue Harbor Resort. Boats, bites, and brews coincide at King Park. Sponsored by the City of Sheboygan and Three Sheeps Brewing. The Mercury Racing Midwest Challenge Boat Races, August 8th through the 10th.
Landworks Wisconsin, your local company with ideas that are fresh and solutions that stand the test of time. They did Redid Our Yard last year. It is absolutely incredible. It's beautiful. The colors are coming in at all different times of the spring and the summer. We did a pretty big project. They'll do your small project. We also did lighting and pavers with them. They will do all of it, your one-stop shop. They'll take your yard at Landworks and make it beautiful. They'll take your beautiful yard at Landworks and take it to the next level. Big project, small project, residential or commercial. They do it right with a team that just really cares, really gets it. They're responsive and efficient. I love working with Landworks. It's Landworks, Wisconsin.
There's only one store that gives you every possible choice in diamonds.
Welcome to Kessler's.
Wisconsin's afternoon news is on the air, broadcasting live from the Annex Wealth Management Studios at the Avenue in beautiful downtown Milwaukee. Here are your hosts, John Mercure and Julia Fello.
What a soggy day out there. It is going to break up this evening, but right now most of southeast Wisconsin is still getting wet.
Ooh, big blob.
Yeah, it is diminishing a little bit, but pretty good stuff. You know where it wasn't a great day to be out in the rain was at the Wisconsin State Fair. I've done stories out there this day before the fair where the story has been, we're getting ready, and all the people with the carts, with the cardboard boxes full of cups and plates and concession supplies are trying to get their stands set up. Can you imagine today?
No. It's all destroyed probably.
And the animals. How about those animals?
Oh, yeah.
Bet that smelled great out there. WTMJ's Sean Brinda is at the Wisconsin State Fair in our booth where we will be beginning tomorrow. Hey, Sean, how was it out there? How did the rain impact things?
You know, the rain really didn't impact much because crews were working around the clock to make sure that everything was all set for the Wisconsin State Fair coming up. So I talked with not only groundskeepers, I also talked with farmers and vendors who are really excited for the people that are coming tomorrow.
So let's talk a little bit about some of those specifically. The animals I know get loaded in today. Was that area active? Were the kids there? Were the professionals there?
Those kids were out there. They were tending to their cows. They were shaving them. They were preparing them, getting their proper bedding. I talked with a gentleman from Marshall, Wisconsin, who was bringing out his Clydesdale for the competition for tomorrow. So he was just sort of setting up the stables and setting up his own little stand. So everyone's sort of getting in their preparation mood in terms of preparing not only their animals, but also their stands as well.
What did they say about the excitement for tomorrow?
You know, it's one of those instances where you want to present the best animal there is. You got to have like an awesome looking cow, an awesome looking horse, but you also have to prepare for, those presentations. When you bring your animal to the presentation grounds, you also have to bring a presentation as well. So the kids were sort of reciting, facts about cows, facts about dairy. So it was a really, interesting day in terms of like not only preparing, but also sort of catching up with friends as well.
You're in our nice, beautiful Wisconsin State Fair studio right now. You look dry and cozy. How wet did you get?
I got pretty drenched out there. I'm not going to lie, John. But, for the people who I talked with, it was worth it.
Are your shoes squishy?
No, they're not necessarily squishy. They're damp. Got a couple of wet socks, but overall, I'm all right.
Keep your shoes on. We have a beautiful studio out there. Do not get that carpet wet, please. Do not get wet socks on the carpet.
Oh, come on.
Please.
I just have my socks on, man.
No. Julia, if
Gross.
he has his shoes off,
Gross.
we're
We're
gonna
not
have
going.
a problem. Yeah. Sean, Brenda, dry out, but do it in your car. Thanks for being with us.
Sure thing.
I swear to God, if he has his shoes off, there's going to be a real issue out there. That cannot be the case. By the way, he's on camera. And this is a good reminder that we will be broadcasting from the Wisconsin State Fair, the show that you're used to, the camera, the audio, all of that stuff. Tomorrow, on the first day of the fair, we will be there, and we're going to be joined by some folks from the Wisconsin Products Pavilion. The lady in charge of the fair, Sherry Black. Melinda Meyer stops by for a visit. Packers historian Brent Hensel will be with us, talking about the importance of 1923. That's the year that the new cool Packer uniforms are modeled after. Charles Benson's going to be with us. We're going to have a great day at the fair. Join us beginning at 3 o'clock. It is 5:13 at WTMJ. Do you seriously think he took his shoes off?
Maybe. And the boss is there. He better be whipping him into shape here.
Yeah, he better be. Traffic and weather up next.
Here's to time out on the water in Wisconsin. To living your best life while enjoying the lake life.
Ready?
And getting up on a wakeboard the very first try. Or not. Here's to wearing only swimsuits and wishing this perfect day would never end. Here's to those who Wisconsin. Start your summer getaway at travelwisconsin.com.
Hey everybody, Debbie Loziga here for Comfort Awnings. I reclaimed my outdoor space with a beautiful retractable awning from Comfort Awnings. It looks great, and it's the best of both worlds. You can enjoy the summer sun and extend your awning when you need some shade. It's completely customizable, and get this, they're even available with remote-controlled operation and sensors that retract it when it detects strong winds, and it extends it when it detects rain, like today, so you can sit out there and relax and listen to the rain. Comfort Awnings is also a great deterrent against UV radiation. Hey, right now, get $250 off all awnings and screens. Call Comfort Awnings for your free estimate at 414-AWNINGS or visit comfortawnings.com.
Imagine that unbelievable new deck in your backyard. Outdoor Living Unlimited is Wisconsin's #1 timber tech deck builder. Building new decks and replacing old ones, creating that $1 million feeling every time you relax in your own backyard. Looking for a company to make your backyard scream wow? Stop by Outdoor Living Unlimited's resourceful Waukesha showroom and visit OutdoorLivingUnlimited.com.
John Mercure here for Otto's Wine and Spirits. They are Milwaukee-owned, serving Milwaukee since 1945. Employee-owned staff, which is incredible. Everybody's in a great mood when you walk into that place. Best selection, best value. It's Otto's Wine and Spirits. I shop for all my stuff in there because I love the beer cooler. They've got all the seltzers. And when I buy my Aperol, I'm into Aperol spritzes right now. Man, they've got a great selection at the best price. 80th birthday is this year. It's Otto's Wine and Spirits. Wisconsin strong through and through. It's Otto's.
Traffic is sponsored by Design Exchange in Heartland and Pewaukee. Design Exchange is where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor on consignment at 25 to 40% off retail prices in Heartland and Pewaukee.
Traffic and weather. Hey, how we doing, Deb?
It's still a big mess out there, John. It is a slow ride out there, southbound 43, slowing from Capitol Drive all the way down through the Marquette interchange, all the way down to about Howard Avenue. On the northbound side, we got some backups basically just north of Lapham. By the way, the southbound side has an accident at Lapham, so that's off on the shoulder. Those northbound delays, though, continue all the way up through the Marquette up to about Keefe. There is also a broken down vehicle on 43 southbound in the center lane right about at Highland Avenue. So that's also going to be adding to your headache. Southbound 41, a heavy ride from Good Hope Road all the way down past Capitol Drive. Northbound slow from about Watertown Plank Road all the way past Hampton. And then big delays pretty much all the way around the block on the bypass from the Zoo interchange down to the Hale all the way on to 894 eastbound almost to Loomis. I'm Debbie Lazago with your WTMJ Time Saver Traffic.
The WTMJ 5-day forecast for tonight. The rain's going to end this evening, a low of 64 degrees. Then it gets beautiful. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 72. Friday, sunny, a high of 74. Saturday and Sunday are pretty much identical, and that's awesome. Sunny with a high of 78 on Saturday and Sunday. It's currently rainy and 62 degrees. The War Memorial Center is one of the gems in our city. It honors those that made the sacrifice. It honors those men and women that served, and it looks to protect the future. And you know what? The next chapter is being unveiled right now for the War Memorial Center. And we are joined in the studio by Ko Wynn, President and CEO of the War Memorial Center. Ko, thank you so much for coming to spend some time with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, John.
How do you describe the War Memorial Center when people say, I've seen the building on the lakefront, but I really don't know what it's all about? How do you describe what happens there?
Well, it is a great building, and it's been there since, 1957, so 68 years. But what we do inside, it's pretty important as well. Our mission is to honor the dead and serve the living, and that's exactly what we do. We are a living memorial where we have exhibits in there that captures all of the past wars, all of our heroes, our Medal of Honors, our POWs, and we have programs that we work to serve the living. We educate our youngs around what it takes to have the freedom that they have. We work with the Southeast Wisconsin Suicide Prevention Task Force to help with and to make that more recognized in the state of Wisconsin around what it really means, to have some issues coming back as a hero.
And Ko, why is Milwaukee County funding ending in 2034?
We've had an agreement with the county. We've been fortunate to have been supported by the Milwaukee County for the last 68 years. And we've had this agreement with them that it would sunset starting in 2024. So their support for us in terms of administration, which roughly works out to around 20% of our budget, it started last year already to sunset. So by 2034, we're down to nothing. So, but they are continuing to support us in terms of the infrastructure, the building, the facade, anything that's outside. They are continuing to support us.
So this is a critical fundraiser. It's Operation Advance, Preserving Our Future. It's an $18 million initiative, $9 million in private funds, $9 million in public funds. And it will establish an endowment so that will generate income to help take care of critical infrastructure needs. How are you guys doing so far in the fundraising?
We're doing pretty well. As you know, we just made the announcement that the governor has signed his budget and allocated $5 million to the War Memorial. So that's really nice. And that's a matching fund. So anything that we raise ourselves will be matched by that up to $5 million. And from our perspective, we just started the campaign. And to date, we're a little bit over $2 million. So I think we're pretty on track, but we still got a long way to go.
That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. I want to ask you because you have an inspiring story, Ko, and it's really remarkable. 10 years old, your grandpa takes you and your father to the port and says what to you as he puts you on the boat?
He says, freedom's really not free. Yeah, always seek freedom. Always look out for freedom.
As a 10-year-old boy, did you have any idea what he was talking about as you set sail for America?
Had no idea what he was talking about until later that week when we're on a boat and we're watching Saigon burn. Then I realized what he was talking about.
You do important work now, and it's so important to our veterans and to our families of those veterans and to our community. Do you find yourself thinking about those words or thinking about Vietnam in a different light now as we celebrate Vietnam veterans on honor flights and other things as they age?
Yeah, by the way, thank you for your work with the honor flights. It's been pretty incredible. As we think about, I gave a speech during the Vietnam Veterans Day, and I pretty much mentioned to those guys that, to me, they're heroes. They're always going to be heroes. As a Vietnamese, we're not often asked how we feel about the Americans being in the country. My perspective, if they weren't there, I wouldn't have had the opportunity I've had, right? My family and I came to the U.S. Yeah, I'm living a dream, right? I got to go to West Point. I've done pretty well for myself, and it's a great country. So
West Point, that's nice.
Yeah, that's real.
So that's how I think about it, right? It's the opportunity that war afforded a lot of Vietnamese American are successful today. I just read about 4 individuals that graduated from West Point, Vietnamese, came over at the same time I did, but graduated in 1995, a little younger than I. But these are the opportunities that this country offers, and being a veteran myself, it's hard for me to look away. It's hard for me to not pay attention to the things that affect the veterans and the issues that veterans do have today.
You inspire me, and I want to thank you so much for your service. You had a lot of choices you could have made, and you decided to serve, and you continue to serve in your role at the War Memorial Center, and you live their mission every day, which I know because I've done work there, is honor the dead, serve the living.
That's why we're there, and we're counting on the public again. Back in the 1950s, we had a big campaign to build that building, and the public came through. Now we're preserving our future, and we're looking to the public again to help us. It is a big goal that we've got, but I'm confident that we'll hit it.
It's a big goal. It's important. Here's how you can do this. This is really easy. I would start this way. I would go to the website, and the website is warmemorialcenter.org. There you can find contact information. Vicki Chappelle, if you want to remember a name, can help you. But go to warmemorialcenter.org. Help make a difference. Protect this legacy for our kids, for our veterans, and for our community. It's so important. Ko Win is the president and CEO of the War Memorial Center. Thank you so much for what you do, and thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
It is 5:24 at WTMJ. Let's check the markets. The WTMJ Annex Wealth Management Market Update. Mixed bag today. The NASDAQ, it ended up 31 points. The Dow was off 171. The S&P 500 was down 8 points on the day. Annex Wealth Management is financial planning at every level. Annex Comprehensive Wealth, Annex Private Client, Annex Ignite. Details at annexwealth.com. Wisconsin's Afternoon News is sponsored by Sweet Talks Med Spa.
AccuNet Mortgage is an equal housing lender. NMLS ID 255368.
Steve and Ashley heard our radio ads over the years, and when it came time to buy their first home, they clicked on the blue button. We sent them a credit-verified pre-approval the same day and upgraded to a rock-solid, fully verified and guaranteed pre-approval shortly thereafter. We also let them know about AccuNet's property-specific pre-approval, where we might be able to include those magic words, no appraisal required. When they wrote their next offer, several $1,000s over asking to make sure someone else didn't end up sleeping in their dream home, their property-specific rock-solid guaranteed pre-approval did include that most powerful phrase, no appraisal required, and the sellers picked Steve and Ashley's offer over several others. If you think all mortgage lenders and pre-approvals are the same, think again. Go with the local mortgage lender that has the tools and know-how to help you win. We'll also likely save you $1,000 to $3,000 in closing costs for exactly the same rate as your bank. Whether you're looking to buy or refi, click on the blue button today at accunet.com.
Back to school is on the brain. That means new notebooks, pencils, new everything. And while the kids are getting ready to get book smart, it's time for you to save smart with Straight Talk Wireless. Switch now and get a free Moto G 2025 with 5G when you activate select plans. Now that's a smart call. Get Straight Talk covered by Verizon's 5G network. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Offer valid through 10/19/25. Taxes and fees apply. Purchase of Gold Unlimited plan or higher required for offer. Must activate the plan in-store at Walmart. Cannot be combined with other offers.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Guides in the know and prices so low. It just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what what you find.
With curbside pickup available, you'll always find what you love, only at Total Wine & More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
John Mercure here for Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. For windows with the strongest resilience, you need the Pella Experience. The Pella Experience Center in Brookfield lets you see, feel, open, close, and compare dozens of windows and door options from 7 different Pella lines side by side. A friendly expert, maybe even Gina Deller herself, can go over Pella's endless possibilities for all price ranges, from colors to hardware to custom designs, ensuring you get the best possible look for your home. Pella truly believes that quality windows and doors don't have to be expensive. With a range of affordable options and products assembled in the USA, you can get the look you want at the price you can afford. Stop by soon. If you order by July 31st, so get in there tomorrow, you get 0% interest for up to 5 years. Certain restrictions do apply. Visit the Pella Experience Center in Brookfield today. We picked out our windows and our patio door at that Pella Experience Center. It's beautiful, beautiful stuff, made in the USA. Schedule your free in-home consultation at PellaWI.com. Know the difference with Pella Windows and Doors.
It's WTMJ's Brandon Snide with Leslie Smith and General Manager from Wisconsin Harley-Davidson, Craig Brogue. Guys, thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks.
Great to be here. The rally was such an exciting time for me and my family, but Craig, as I have been told, the fun isn't over yet.
No, we still have lots of summer with months left to ride, and you can still get on the open road. With such a wide selection of new and used Harley-Davidson motorcycles, we'll get you on the road to freedom in no time. Stop in and see our sales associates for all of the events happening this month.
So August is packed with all kinds of fun. Leslie, can you fill me in on what's going on at Wisconsin Harley-Davidson out there in Oconomowoc?
Yeah, we're not done yet. We have tons of riding left. So we want to welcome back the annual Waukesha Sheriff's Canine Ride. This year, they are celebrating their 28th year. Join us for a ride throughout the Kettle Moraine, then here at the dealership for some food, live music, exhibitors, demos from our Waukesha canines, and more. A great way to support those who keep us safe.
That is on August 2nd. That's the annual Waukesha Sheriff's Canine Ride. But Leslie, that's not where the fun ends. What else you got coming up?
Oh, yeah. So this one was a fun one to decide. We wanted to do a not rally. You asked for it. We made it happen. One stage, unfortunately, not compared to our homecoming festival, but amazing bands, 2 days, August 29th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and August 30th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's like a little mini rally right in Oconomowoc.
Set your calendars August 29th and August 30th. Tons of fun at Wisconsin Harley-Davidson out there in Oconomowoc. Let them fill your summer with riding adventures. Again, for more information, go to WISHD.com or follow them on Facebook and Instagram. It's Wisconsin Harley-Davidson, your destination dealer.
Traffic is brought to you by the historic Fox and Hounds Supper Club near Holy Hill.
The successful Fox and Hounds is hiring experienced line cooks. Make real money. Inquire today. Start next week. Just Google it. Fox and Hounds Restaurant. Make real money.
Wisconsin's afternoon news on Wisconsin's radio station, News Radio WTMJ.
It's 5:30. I'm John Mercure. Your top story: Milwaukee leaders frustrated over downtown violence.
I'm Julia Fello. Bright future for the Domes.
I'm Debbie Lazaga. Westbound 94, right about just past Blue Mound Road. We got an accident off on the right shoulder. We've also got some delays right basically on westbound 94 out of the Marquette through the Zoo Interchange all the way to Barker Road. We've got eastbound backing up from the Zoo Interchange all the way through to the Marquette. On Highway 175 southbound or Brewers Boulevard, just south of, or just about at National Avenue, got the left lane blocked with a crash. That's right through a construction zone, too, so you just be extra careful if you're heading through there. I'm Debbie Lazaga with your WTMJ Time Saver Traffic.
We have an air quality alert in effect until noon tomorrow. Tonight, there's going to be periods of additional rain, especially early, up about 1/4 inch of rain. Throughout tonight, the low will be 63. Tomorrow, breezy and cool, a high of 74. Right now in Milwaukee, we have light rain, and it's 62 degrees.
From the WTMJ Breaking News Center, growing frustration over increased violence in downtown Milwaukee is leading to a handful of proposed solutions. An idea floated during an emergency meeting of the Public Safety Committee would build temporary barriers downtown, similar to those used during the Republican National Convention. But Milwaukee Police Inspector Sharonda Grant isn't convinced that will stop the violence.
How do you set those barriers knowing that there is no way to predict where people are going to retaliate in other areas right outside of the Corbin?
Police specifically named Element Lounge as a recurring trouble spot. The bar was the site of a double deadly shooting this month that killed a popular Milwaukee rapper.
Low staffing levels making it difficult to address the recent violence downtown. That's according to the Milwaukee Police Association president, Alexander Aya.
District 1 third shift had 2 people working. Is that enough for all the residents that live downtown in the 3rd Ward? And then that's not counting Code Red. So where's our staffing? I mean, this is the problem. This is not the days of having 50 officers per shift are gone.
IAS says city leaders need to settle the police contract, which will help the department with recruiting and retention.
Police chase for a reckless driver turning deadly on Brady Street. Milwaukee police began pursuing a vehicle near 12th and Center about 9:20 last night. The driver refused to stop and crashed into another car near Humboldt and Brady. The 28-year-old man of the struck vehicle died. A 27-year-old passenger injured. Police arrested the 22-year-old woman driving the fleeing vehicle.
Officially investing in the future of the Mitchell Park Domes.
County Executive David Crowley and Milwaukee Chairwoman Marcelia Nicholson signed a legislation Wednesday morning to commit $30 million in capital funding. Guy Smith, Executive Director of Milwaukee County Parks, says the time to act is now.
This project has been kicked down the road for so long. We were just inside the domes. It's raining outside. It was raining inside. And we want people to have a wonderful experience. I think that this is a true testament to Milwaukee. The elected officials, the community, especially the surrounding neighborhood, is so supportive.
Nazir Spencer, WTMJ News.
A Wisconsin man has pleaded guilty to smuggling lab equipment to Russian companies in violation of U.S. sanctions.
Online court records show 68-year-old Andrew Pagosian of Madison entered the plea in federal court on Tuesday. Federal prosecutors charged Pagosian in June in a 4-count information with conspiracy to defraud the U.S. and smuggling goods out of the country. The information claims Pagosian worked through his company to ship laboratory equipment to Russian companies, including one that performed chemical research for the Russian military. He faces up to 35 years in prison when sentenced in October. Neil Doyle, WTMJ News.
UN officials say the worst-case scenario of starvation in Gaza is taking place right now. 7 people have died from starvation in the last day. 48 Palestinians have been killed while waiting for food at a crossing in the Gaza Strip. There used to be 400 distribution sites for humanitarian assistance around Gaza. Now there are 4.
A milestone moment for first responders in Waukesha.
Waukesha Fire is celebrating 50 years of paramedic level service, and department leaders say the progress has been remarkable.
What we're able to do out in the field, things that were previously only able to be done in the emergency room with nurses and doctors, we now have the capabilities to deliver that same level of service in somebody's living room or out on the streets at a car accident.
Division Chief Dennis Groff tells WTMJ.
We're talking about a half century of time that we looked at, and we saw some progression. Our challenge as the fire department is to stay current with the community's needs.
Nazir Spencer, WTMJ News.
Prepping and pampering the animals right before Wisconsin State Fair.
Brianne Van Dusky of Van Dusky Dairy Farms in Sheboygan says it's been nonstop preparation for opening day.
It's a very chill day, but also there's a lot of work that gets put into the day, but it's a fun time to just catch up with everybody. A nice way to start the fair because it's very relaxed and we can get to see everybody we want.
Van Dusky says for the cows, it's a day of pampering.
And we fed them, make sure their bedding, their hay is in front of them, and just making sure they're comfortable.
At the Wisconsin State Fair, Sean Brenda, WTMJ News.
Claiming the title of winner of the 2025 Wisconsin State Fair Sporkies, Lumpia City won the Ube Butter Banana French Toast title. That's what they won with, defeating 8 other entries. The co-owner, Sam Klemazewski, tells WTMJ what they'll do with the extra profit from the business that the award generates.
We probably can upgrade our trailer, probably do some modifications. We can add team members. This is definitely going to help us expand. This is definitely going to help us increase wages, things like that really matter for small businesses and the people that work for us.
The Purple Rain Refresher is the winner of the 2025 Drinkies Award. The Wisconsin State Fair starts tomorrow.
Time for a WTMJ Sports Update from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All Sports Desk. Brewers take the series, but lose 10-3 in Game 3 against the Cubs today. They are off tomorrow, then start a series with the Washington Nationals on Friday.
Outdoor Living Unlimited WTMJ News Time, 5:36.
Progressive Insurance, with insurance for cars, home, boat, motorcycles, RVs, and commercial vehicles at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com.
Aren't you sick and tired of restaurant inflation? I know I am. It's disgusting. It's so expensive to dine out, but not at the super affordable Mine Chef restaurant in Hartford. It's super affordable. It's great value. The Wednesday and Friday all-you-can-eat haddock fish fry is $7.99. $7.99, or build your own big burger or chicken sandwich platter for under $10. Kids and grandkids 5 and under eat free Sunday through Thursday from the kids menu. Then they can safely play in that huge game room tucked away from the dining area. Go out for lunch, go out for dinner for under $10. Desserts are always buy one, get one free. They've got great desserts at the Mine Shaft. Beautiful downtown Hartford, near the EAA, just off the interstate in Oshkosh. That one's new and it's beautiful. Walk on in for your Wednesday all-you-can-eat beer-battered haddock fish fry for $7.99. Every Thursday, buy one pizza, get one free. I love the pepperoni. They've got great pepperoni pizza up there. MineShaftRestaurant.com. Check it out. The amazing Mine Shaft.
Wisconsin's afternoon news on WTMJ.
All right, let's bring in the chief. Chief Meteorologist Brian Nisnansky is with us from the Weather Center doing a little chair dance there. You can see it if you text the word watch to 855-616-1620. Is that a rain dance? Oh, the sprinkler. He's doing a sprinkler. No sprinkler needed today.
No. Hey, that's been kind of, I mean, we'll talk good, right? Yeah. So it started to actually get, I would say, starting to get a little dry out there for the lawns. And it seems like every time this summer we got to that point so far, the rain gods have opened up and gave us a good rainfall, and that's what we got today. But yes, it was a pretty crummy day today.
It's still raining out there, Niz. Who's gotten the most so far? Can you run through some of the totals?
Sure. Yeah, I have Cedarburg at 1.3 inches of rain and climbing. Officially at Milwaukee Mitchell, last check was around 52 hundredths, but that number is going up as well. You have Muskego 94 hundredths, Racine over a half inch of rain. Here at the TMJ4 studios, we are up to 81 hundredths of an inch of rainfall. I would say in general, a half inch to an inch for most of the area. Observer in Oak Creek, 95 hundredths of an inch of rain. My man Dennis in Cudahy had 90. Yeah, that's what's up. 92 hundredths. And Greg in Waterford checking in, 1.2 inches of rain. So, yeah, pretty good soaker.
Oh, so I noticed that with all those rain totals, you had names next to it. Is that a new thing that you're doing?
Yeah, so, I mean, we'll mix it up. We have, like, official sensors that are usually at the airports, but especially towns that don't have, you know, like an official recording station that's automatically loaded into our graphic system or relayed through the National Weather Service. It's great. I mean, it's part of a... I don't know what we would call it, a strategy or something. We want to hear more from our viewers. We want to hear more from, you know, people who love weather, observe weather, and are always looking for whether it's a good question, a report, or maybe an awesome picture or photo or video to help us tell that weather story of the day. We'll take it.
Hey, Niz, how much rain did far northeast Menominee Falls, say near Appleton Avenue and Mill Lily Road?
I got you. I got you here. There is like a sewer district, like a report up that way. So let me see here. What did I get up that way?
You live by a sewerage district?
No. 70. No, it's like the raindrop. It's
like a reporting area?
Yeah. So let's see here. It's Milwaukee Metropolitan Sewer District's rain gauge locations. There is one that's out in Menominee Falls.
Yeah, what did it get?
I don't know the specific location of that, but you have 76 hundredths of an inch.
Yes. All right. Let's get to 1 inch. Let's go.
So, yeah, I mean, I just got to, you know, if I might not be rich, but I'll tell you what I got. I got plethora of rain locations. give me another spot. I got you.
Yeah, exactly. You got us covered for sure.
Yeah.
When does it wrap up, Niz?
Sure. I think probably I'm looking at the radar right now, and the models have been pretty not I want to say terrible, but not very good at when this exits. But I am seeing a diminishing trend from the north. I would say we have a couple more hours to go of a light rain here in Milwaukee. It's still coming down pretty good south of Milwaukee. A couple more hours of light rain, and then the steady rain is over with. I would say by 8 o'clock, we're looking at just a few sprinkles or a very light scattered shower possible. So the bulk of the rain is pretty much wrapping up here over the next couple hours.
All right, good. I'm going up to the Fox and Hounds. I can see right now it's clear out there.
Oh,
might have a cocktail on that patio out there.
Fun, John.
Oh, bring a towel, wipe the
Good
table,
idea.
wipe the chair off. Yeah, that
good
sounds
idea.
good.
Hey, let's
You
get
can
to the
yourself
good
a 2
stuff,
for-
Niz, because
2 for
State
1
Fair
dinner?
starts tomorrow,
Yes.
and man, it's going to be great.
2 for 1 dinner, he asked.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good, Niz. You could be my other one. You and I could go, and one of us would have to pay. Julia, I'll take you too.
Oh, look at
No,
that.
I was
That's
excited.
nice.
I'm happy. My mouth wide
Yeah.
open because I was happy.
All right, Niz, let's get to tomorrow, because tomorrow's
Sure.
State
Yeah.
Fair.
A State Fair, I mean, to open State Fair with comfort is fantastic. I mean, I know people want summer weather too, but like when you go to State Fair, like it can be miserable when it's like 90 and humid and the sun is bearing down on you. Tomorrow looks good. We're looking at sunny skies, beautiful conditions, still a little hazy. Wildfire smoke is an issue, and a high temperature tomorrow of 74 degrees. I think out in Dallas, it's a few degrees warmer than that, maybe topping out around 77.
Not bad at all. The weekend is great, too. Saturday and Sunday, ba-boom. We're going to be killing it.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all 3 days, sunny skies and temperatures topping out in the 70s and low humidity. It looks like a fantastic
That's
stretch.
fantastic. What a blessing.
Give us a sneak peek what next week looks like.
Next
especially
week,
temperature-wise.
so still not a huge warm up until maybe late next week. Monday has a slight chance of showers. Tuesday, a better chance of rain, and still maybe some showers and storms on Wednesday. So high temperatures eventually middle of the week back into the 80s, and then maybe some 90s a week from now, late next week.
All right, let's go. This is good stuff.
Yes.
It's great.
Very exciting.
I can't wait. I'm hoping to get out to the fair. I'm thinking Sunday is our best chance. I'll bring the kids out there. We got to do the Ferris wheel. We got to do the slide with the bean sack. You know, so
Of course.
they like seeing they going in. I'll hear the same. Hopefully this year I don't have to like have one crying kid because I didn't say we could get a guinea pig. You know how it goes. All that stuff.
Hey, if you
I'm hoping
broadcast,
they're over that.
If you broadcast from out there next week, make sure you come by and visit us.
Yeah, we're setting up a plan. Hopefully Monday. If Monday works out, we'll come check you out. If it's not Monday, doesn't work out, maybe Thursday next week.
All right, sounds great. All right, Niz, thanks for keeping us safe. Have a great rest of the night.
You bet, guys. We'll see you.
It is 5:44. If you look at the radar, it's actually kind of remarkable how it's coming from the north, and as it fills in, it just like starts to disappear. It just like is falling apart.
I know.
Pretty quickly too. All right. It is 5:44 WTMJ. Dale Coinga up next. I think Dale actually had a little cool visit today to a place that nurtures young entrepreneurs. Dale is with us in the studio straight ahead on WTMJ.
At Big Fish Contracting, we want every home project to be a good story worth sharing. That's why we as a team aim to exceed your expectations. We can improve any aspect of your home. Everything from a complex remodel to the essential roof, gutters, siding, and windows. Integrity, humility, and kindness are why we've grown in southeastern Wisconsin for the last 2 decades. Visit bigfishcontracting.com to learn how Big Fish is renovating homes and redeeming an industry.
Loyal Family Renovations made our house a better house. You know how? Hail damage came through, and they damaged not only the roof on our house, but they dinged up the gutters, they damaged the downspouts. Even the skylights in our house were damaged. Loyal Family Renovations came in. The insurance company said, well, you got damaged, but we're not sure about the skylights. Loyal Family, this is so great, helped us alleviate the headaches with the insurance adjusters. They made it easy, helped us resolve everything. They got us the most value. That's part of what they do. Not only are they incredible at putting on the roof and replacing all the stuff that needs to be replaced, they're excellent at dealing with the insurance companies. They've got a lot of experience in this area. You've got damage. They've got answers. Your family's home is their top priority. Visit Loyal Family Renovations today. The website, loyalfamilyrenovations.com.
For over a century, local radio has evolved with the needs of the community. From politics to pop culture, we keep you informed, bringing you the most relevant news. online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
Now that you're ready to purchase a new bike, do yourself a solid by stopping by one of our Wheel and Sprocket stores to test ride an electric bike, better known today as an e-bike. And let me tell you, these bikes are a game changer because you can ride a whole lot further without even breaking a sweat. We're talking 20 to 50 miles on a single charge. So even riding uphill comes with tons of thrills. But before you decide, stop by any of our Wheel and Sprocket locations first and let us explain in detail what e-bikes are all about. And once you're here, you'll find rows and rows of bikes in a bunch of different styles and colors for you to see, touch, feel, and even test ride. After all, here at Wheel and Sprocket, we love bikes, which is why bikes are all we do.
Visit wheelandsprocket.com for a location near you.
I'm Amelia Kegel with Wheel and Sprocket. Life is short. Enjoy your ride.
When you're at State Fair this year, be sure to check out the Bank 5-9 main stage featuring amazing acts like Boys to Men, Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias, and Darius Rucker. Tickets are on sale now. Bank 5-9 is a proud sponsor of the fair and a proud supporter of the local Wisconsin communities they have served since 1859. So grab your bucket of lemonade or beer, something on a stick, and join Bank 5-9 between July 31st and August 10th. Member FDIC. Traffic is sponsored by Richlands Tire and Service Center.
Richlands Tire and Service Centers. 5 locations and all easy to find. Visit richlands.com when you're due for service.
Let's get you where you need to safely with our W Lazaga.
Okay, well, I'm going to say a blanket statement. It's going to be slow everywhere. Okay, now we can get to the actual accidents that we've got out there, which are a few. We've got westbound on Greenfield Avenue right at 894. The 2 left lanes are blocked with a crash. We've also got broken down vehicle eastbound 94 at the ramp from 84th Street, slowing things down. Also, that accident on Brewers Boulevard at National still has that left lane blocked with that crash. Then we've also got a broken down vehicle southbound 43 at Highland where the center lane is blocked. So that's making for a nasty ride coming down from Capitol Drive. Stays extremely heavy all the way down through the Marquette onto 4394 southbound, where at about Lapham you'll find another accident off on the right shoulder. So this, along with all the rain coming down, just make sure you have your headlights on and keep your speeds in check because you don't know what you're going to find around the next curve. I'm Debbie Lazaga with your WTMJ Time Saver Traffic.
Presented by Huracan Bank. It's time for the Milwaukee Economy Briefing, where we dive into the latest trends and insights shaping our city's business landscape. Alongside MMAC President and CEO Dale Koinga, here are your hosts, John Mercure and Julia Fello.
All right, Dale. Hey, good afternoon. Good to have you here.
Good to be here.
I want to start with your opinion on the domes. They will be saved, apparently. A deal has been struck. Milwaukee County is going to give $30 million, but a lot of other money is going to be raised privately, and they're going to seek grants, and the domes, it looks like, will stand. What's your reaction to the announcement today?
Well, it's a historic building and a historic concept that does have support, a strong support from a portion of the county, and so that's the way politics works, is that you have elected folks at the county level who heard that and based on that said, okay, little money here. Well, actually, not $30 million, not a little money. And then some privately ran money. I think the state threw a little something in. So they have strong leadership there. It's I was there with the CEO a couple months ago, got a tour, was impressed, was cool. And it's on the Koinga to-do list to bring the family there sometime soon.
Yeah, good idea. Hey, let's talk about your field trip today. This is super cool. One of the things you get to do is mentor young startup businesses and listen and learn. Where were you today?
Well, I just came from Generator. And if you don't know Generator is now a nationwide entity that helps companies or people with ideas to make those into companies. That is hard. I don't know if people understand how hard that is. That is hard. And there is actually a profession of people, a support system. Big supporter. Chris Sabley is really behind this. And so they asked me to be one of the mentors based on my background, different realms. And so I was just there. So I brought some stuff with me.
You got
wanna
like
talk about this
1
stuff?
minute for each one, but let's hear about them. Where do you want to
Well,
start?
Latza. This is a company out of Menominee Falls. Marquette grad started it.
John.
My
And this
neighborhood.
is alcohol-free, but it's supposed to be like the yin to the yang of your alcohol consumption. So if
Oh.
you're feeling like a little sloggy, and
Helps with your headaches and all that stuff.
it's supposed to has some vitamins and nutrients in there. I don't know, all natural, and it helps you like kind of kick that feeling of maybe I had one beer too many.
And the company's doing well?
Yeah, they're in like places like Total Wine, and right now they're raising money because they can't keep up with the demand. It's
Wow.
going off the shelves immediately. Woodman's it's the Woodman's. So she's in the program to try to like how do you balance that out, raise money to get that supply chain. That is a very
What
hard
does it
thing to
taste
do.
like?
That's what I was going to ask. Yes.
It's like this one. There's 5 different flavors. She's coming out with a cranberry one here soon. Very Wisconsin. This is kind of like a Sour Patch feeling.
Okay.
Yeah,
But it tastes okay. It doesn't taste like you're punishing yourself.
No, it's enjoyable. It's
Okay.
not medicine. It's
What's
an enjoyable
that piece
experience.
of bark that's
All right,
next
moving
to
on to this. This is actually Coffee Tree. This is a coffee tree, and this is a company called Mumbies. This guy, very passionate about dogs. It's all made in here in Wisconsin. So this is a bison liver treat, all made in Wisconsin. But this is actually a coffee tree. And they can't do much with the wood because it's not structurally sound, I guess, to build on, whatever. But this is, I guess, dogs love chewing on coffee trees.
So
It's
that's
really
a chew.
big.
You should get that. That's as big as your dog, but you
Yeah, I
should
know,
get you should
smaller
get one
one.
of those.
Well, my dog Brewer is going to, we'll see if Brewer likes it.
So it's a chew toy, basically.
Yeah, it's a chew toy. Yeah, you just chew on coffee.
So he's importing like the wood here, and he's made this into a company.
He imports that. So you don't have coffee
Wow.
trees in America. So
That's a
there's
big
that.
piece of wood.
So the other one is a company RJ Pyre founded out of they're doing their first project here in Verona, and it's like AI technology where you go in your basement with the municipality water service and you take a picture of your line coming into your house, and the technology will tell you if it's galvanized steel, if it has asbestos, what type of material that is, just based on AI knowledge of what those pipes look like. And then if it has the asbestos in it, then you know which houses have that, so you could service that.
Is it proprietary? Is there something in the app or some technology that he's
so this
developed?
is like the large data model. So this is like you learn through pictures and other characteristics of like he was telling me that I think galvanized is not a perfect circle, and there's like different types of colors and stuff like that. So all these different characteristics, which is proprietary based on millions of images, and then also as people start using it, the data gets smarter, right? So right now it's 95% accurate, but as that builds out, it'll become more accurate. And so now federal and state regulations say that these municipalities need to monitor who has these asbestos pipes. Now they don't have to visit these places. They could actually just send like a code to the postcard to the house saying, go downstairs, this is where your water meter is, take a picture, and then the picture will tell you on your phone what kind of pipe you have coming in your house.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
There's a fourth one?
There's a fourth one. This gentleman just moved here from Canada. He's going to keep his engineering and developer talent in Canada, but he's building a sales force and the business headquarters here. His name is Aiden Tanver. I don't know if I say that, Adyan. And the company's name is Cove, and it's a fintech company. And essentially, some of it was over my head, but essentially if you are rejected, like say for a mortgage or a car loan or whatever it is, because of your credit, what it does, it doesn't just take that sale and say, oh, that's over, you're not a customer here. It immediately builds that person's credit up through a series of steps so that they are credit worthy, so you can recover that customer and then sell them a house or whatever it is. So, and this is a Canadian who just moved here 2 weeks ago. I love it. I was like, single guy. I was like, how's it going? He's like, he's been on 3 dates so far. He said that the Wisconsin women are amazing. So
That's
and
so
everything
great.
else, yeah. So he's I was asking if he's a baseball fan. He's a no, but I'm gonna try to blend in. So I'll get on the Brewers bandwagon here.
Oh, fun.
So, but that's just also, we talked a lot about immigration, right?
Yeah.
Here's someone who's moving from Canada. He chooses Milwaukee for this business of all places in the world, and is starting this fintech company. Very, very cool stuff.
Why did he choose Milwaukee?
Because we have a high concentration of fintech companies. So it's funny because like we have Fiserv, we have FIS, and we have a lot of banks. I mean, the primarily customers trying to target is credit unions and banks. We have a very healthy banking and credit union environment. So this is when you look at a Milwaukee skyline, or you look at like the big companies today, they all started off at this point at one point, right? So to have a healthy ecosystem, we got to make sure we're supporting the big companies, right? The Rockwells, Northwestern Mutuals, love them, got to keep them, got to grow them. But you always got to have that young tree, that young sapling that's going to grow into those someday. So that's why I really appreciate Generator's work, rooting for all these companies. It's hard, it's stressful, but check them out. Hopefully they do good things and create wealth and jobs in Milwaukee.
That's amazing.
That is amazing, and good for you. They need mentors like you. I mean, you have one of the most impressive resumes I know between your military service and your public service and your private sector service. They're
That tells
lucky to
you
have
for all
you.
those teenage boys out there that can't focus, there's a world out there for you. You could have three careers and 4 kids, and there's a world out there for you.
It's so awesome, Dale. What a great topic. This is so cool. Dale Koinga is the president and CEO of the Metropolitan Milwaukee Association of Commerce. I'm jazzed. This is
we always
cool.
get jazzed on this show.
Yeah. Well, we're usually jazzed when you're here. Dale, thanks. Always good to see you.
See ya.
These are your business headlines from the Milwaukee Business Journal.
An ambitious plan to redevelop a Franklin shopping center into hundreds of apartments is moving ahead, but at a smaller scale. Instead of 434 luxury apartments, Poth's General could have just 311. Plans for a boutique hotel on the edge of the site are also up in the air. Sendix seeks to build an $8 million store in Whitefish Bay, though residents are concerned about parking and traffic related to the expansion. After several hours of discussion, the village's Plan Commission advanced zoning changes for the 74,000 square foot store. Heartland-based One Touch Point will close the facility with 70 employees in Denver and shift production to 2 of the company's facilities in Waukesha County. I'm Addison Lathers for MilwaukeeBusinessJournal.com on 620 WTMJ.
WTMJ, W277CV, and WKTI HD2 Milwaukee from the Annex Wealth Management Studios. This is News Radio WTMJ, a Good Karma brand station.
Sponsored by the Pfister Hotel. Make your reservation today at thepfisterhotel.com.
Summer is finally here. We're outside and maybe noticing the condition of our old windows. Gene Miller here for my friends at Hometown Windows and Doors, your local experts in stylish, energy-efficient replacement windows. Boost your curb appeal with top brands like Pella, Anderson, and Marvin, tailored to fit your home, your style, and your budget. Plus, installation by employee carpenters. Wood, vinyl, fiberglass, all on display in their newly remodeled New Berlin showroom. That's Hometown with an E for your every window and door need. Visit hometownwindows.com today.
John Mercure here for the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network. You can be a professional athlete, an avid runner, a pickleball player, or get hurt from simply working in the yard. Sports-related injuries can happen to anyone in many different circumstances year-round. Dr. Carol Vetter, a sports medicine orthopedic surgeon with the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, talked to us about sports medicine, what types of injuries their team treats, and more. You can hear that discussion along with previous everyday health conversations at WTMJ.com.
From my family and myself, I would like to say thank you to Gruber Law Offices for taking such good care of us.
I would say thank you because you were so human and so much of a friend during the whole process.
I'm super grateful for them representing me and doing all that they did for me.
I would just say thank you for making me feel better.
That's why I'm here, to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Hey Wisconsin, it's construction season and the Wisconsin DOT wants to help you safely navigate work zones in your area. Check 511wi.gov or download the free 511 app to see current road work, closures, detours, and camera views on your route. Wherever your travels take you, know before you go with 511wi.gov. That's 511wi.gov. And remember,